Here we are with the Nuclear Popcorn Thanksgiving edition. I'm Maurice Rain-Smith, and to my right here is Miss India International, the beautiful Miss PREITY UUPALA.
Namaste.
And the incredibly beautiful and effervescent and incredibly healing property of a woman, Miss Dawn Christie.
Hi.
And to her right is the man of her life and the person that gets her energy and they give it back and forth, Johnny, right? See, I'm starting to put all this Thanksgiving going on. I just thank so much I can't think. That's why I have a co-hostess to help me do that.
Honored to be here. Thank you for having me.
And this is a show of Thanksgiving and vibe and feeling. And we're looking at one of your flyers here, Dawn Christie. And one of your clients here was here about, what, a month or two ago? Shows that she lost about the amount of weight that you now are.
Yeah,
It's
close
about
to 90 pounds.
About 90
yeah,
pounds.
that's hilarious.
Changed her whole life. And that was Lucine Caribbean, and she's looking like a freaking supermodel.
She is hot now.
Yeah.
She said that you did this. Now, you are into the healing thing.
Yes.
How does this happen? And let's see if you two can bounce these healing thoughts off of each other. Because the only thing I really know about healing is what's said in the Bible about laying one's hands on each other.
Ah, the healing touch.
So what's up with that, and how did you do this? I always ask you that. You tell me, then I forget, and like I never heard it.
I was born with a gift at the age of 4, and I heard God, and then it went away. One thing was predicted, then 9, and then it started flourishing. So then I started working around 11 with all my family and members, and started doing healings and doing readings and explaining why they were born, what they're here to do, what their path is. And I don't know anything, only he does.
You're just a pure vessel.
100%.
That's amazing. Now, I think transformation is such a huge topic these days. I think globally, it's this paradigm shift, and people are really waking up and tapping into their light and into their truth. How much of transformation is inner and outer? I believe it starts from inside out. The inner is so important.
It's knowing and accepting the gifts that each individual does have that he gives us, and we have free will. So we either choose to be on the path, or our will can interfere with that path. So with the weight loss we were talking about, is I've been doing readings for a long time, and my gift predicted him and when he was coming in my life, and then I wrote a book called The Hidden Veil, and I went to Hawaii, did retreats.
Wonderful. It's beautiful.
We work on, inside, outside, and it's my gift. God told me to do this.
Awesome. I was very curious. I actually had the great pleasure of being on the same panel as one of your former clients, and I had no idea that this was who she was before. I saw the new version, and I'm like, she doesn't even seem like the person who could have been anything different than what she was. So that's remarkable. When I see people who are larger, and everything is energy, I really believe that. Are they carrying past memories, past traumas, negative energy within the body itself?
Each person is different.
Yes.
That soul, let's say her, yes, she was carrying things from the past that was blocking.
Yes, not serving her anymore.
And then working on spiritually, the different machines I do, I tune into how to get that person, if they're here to do a film.
Yes.
Or if they're supposed to be doing something else, we have to work on a week, make them
Absolutely.
lose a lot of weight.
Yeah.
So these machines, me tuning into, are incredible. And then I do a spiritual bath to remove all the negative energy. I do healings if they were something that might have happened to them in their life. They're holding it
Yes.
on with their body, and I work with my husband, and he does a lot with me also.
Wow. And can you share with us some of the things that you bring to the healing process?
Well, again, we're speaking about Lucine. I had so much fun working with her in the fitness.
She was a good client. She wasn't
was
resistant to the
great
change. Yeah.
and
Yes, she was
funny.
resistant.
Ooh,
And
that's interesting.
But open.
It was a lot of fun. The transformation period was a lot of fun with Lucine. Her spirit and who she was. There was times she would fight, but at the end.
I can give you an
at the
example.
end, she
It'd be like, what did you eat?
Ah.
I followed everything you told me. And I'm like, why is there crackers and caviar? 8 of them that you put in
Wow.
your mouth. Excuse me. And she's a doll baby. I love her. She's really an amazing woman, and it's really giving people patience. I did a lot of spiritual baths, to help
Wow.
transform her.
Yeah, the energy, and so we did the fitness part, and then Donna followed through with her
Facelift.
her spa things
Wow.
that she
Pulling the
did,
body in.
and then with the spiritual baths to release the energy, right? So it's a package.
Yes.
That package plan works. And
It really works.
because you're getting, like you say, the whole.
The mind, body, spirit,
Mind,
everything.
But you're not having surgery.
That's
Do you know what I'm
right.
saying?
This
And
is
you're not
this
going against the
spiritual surgery,
organs
yeah.
and the absolute.
Yeah, you never want to go under the knife. I'm not an
No way.
advocate of, unless you were in an accident and there's no other hope. You have to, and also your sense of self-worth shouldn't come from, having to go through, surgical procedures. It comes from within. What you feel
But
about yourself.
sometimes they do if there's a knee
Yes.
surgery or something else.
That's true.
But there might. Thank God, there's doctors that we do need them.
course,
But
yeah.
spiritually, there's
Yes.
a lot of I've healed through cancer. God,
Yes.
With the tumors, many miracles. We really are so lucky that we see miracles every day. I'm just so blessed.
Tell us some of your other miracles. Now, have you ever healed anyone of cancer? Because my father died
Yes.
almost 10 years ago.
Wow.
God did, not me.
And by the way, I'm still having dreams of him to this day.
Oh my God.
Even sometimes like 2-3 times a week.
You're connected to him spiritually then.
One time I had this dream where, this was crazy because I was looking for a place to live and he had just died. And my sister had this there was a game years ago that looked like a little ball that she put on a pool table in black liquid. And there was like a little paper in it or something like that. In my dream, my father said, ask her for an apartment or a room to live or something. And I told her about it. She's like, oh, but I don't live. I was like, look, I'm just telling you what the dream said. I got my own place, okay? But I'm just saying stuff like that. And
Some souls, especially your father, wasn't really ready to go. And I feel like he was hanging out with you and you really had a hard time releasing him. I know he's with God, but some souls do hang.
we talk in the freaking dream.
And I feel that, and I feel like that's the way you're going
Riding
to
around
listen.
in the car, hanging out. And one dream I'm like thinking, somehow I'm trying to get his thought through, like, didn't he die? And he's sitting there smiling at me, and I'm like, because he's taking me to meet a friend or a girl or something, and the sun was all beautiful and everything. I don't know where we were. I'm just like, man, it's all sunny, and the leaves were all cool. And so, all right, son. It dries off. So I'm like, beautiful day. Huh? And I woke up, that's some strange shit. But I mean, always just.
Or a song goes on the radio, okay, that at the right
Wow.
second,
Yes.
okay, that it's a sign and you know what's going on. You get your signals.
You have to trust the signals and surrender to them.
You have to trust
Yeah.
God within
Yes.
because he's our dad.
Absolutely, that's true.
Yeah, it just makes me wonder, are dreams also, I mean, I don't know if that's part of healing or not.
I can
Because I have
explain
some twisted ass dreams that I
Dreams?
would never tell a psychiatrist about. She'd be like, yeah, you gotta go.
You need help.
Hell no.
I'll see you next week.
We're gonna lock your ass up. Okay?
God always informed me that dreams were when he talks to you and you have an instinct and you're not trusting it, he'll go through your dreams. And you can't argue in your dreams. You're like having to listen. You're like not awake. So the dreams come in that way, so you will listen. And not everything is accurate, but I feel like your dad really wants you to know he was there and is there for you and is there.
9 years later, that's some crazy
Wow.
shit.
But you love him. I mean,
Yeah.
he's always with you.
Very strange, very strange.
And one of the things I was very curious about is when you do spiritual and intuitive readings for your clients, and you tap into their purpose, why, their dharma and why they're here, their gift to the world, so to speak. When they're resistant to it, when they don't want to hear it, what do you do? Do you keep plugging in, or do you at some point have to say, look, I can't help somebody who can't help themselves or is not open to it?
No, I've been very blessed. It's like the things that come out privately with a
Yes.
person, it's deep and it's
It-
intense, and it
It
would
gets
be-
to them. It gets to the core.
It would be like, if somebody was raped, or
Yes.
somebody father died at this age, or they didn't know they were adopted, or it's so detailed and so thorough that no one's resistant. They're just like, I now know there's a God. Like, how do you do all this? I said, I don't do anything. I hear it, and I'm a parrot, and I'm just going to tell you what he wants you to know.
Interesting, and I'm sure there would be, as we are in Hollywood, there would be a lot of people who think that they're destined for stardom, and I'm sure they come to you asking you for guidance on that. And
Much.
how do you respond to that, especially when you don't see that that's why they're here?
But then I let them know what they're supposed to be doing. And if I see, there will be a film, and
Yes.
what the film's going to be, or how to manifest it, or what's blocking them, or really, maybe they shouldn't be
Yes.
an actor. And I'll let them know it's still their dream, but here's what your gift, and this is what you're supposed to be doing. And, I've been doing this over 40 years, so it's like, and I'm also into
Yes.
anti-aging and helping people be the best they can be spiritually, mentally, emotionally, everywhere.
So
Physically.
now, is part of healing sometimes, it sounds like what you're saying is showing people, so is it part knowing when to let go? Like that song says, knowing when to roll them, knowing when to let
Well,
go?
let's say so-
Embracing and,
Let's say I
as
really
opposed
want
to
to
just
be, I
holding on to
really want to
something you
be, I
shouldn't.
really want to be, but and then it doesn't happen.
and
There's
isn't
a
that,
reason.
Yes.
isn't that actually fighting yourself to try to do something that you know you weren't put there to do? Is that like in itself some sort of poison? A
It can be, but
self-inflicted
it's a
poison?
dream that people have, and it's something they really want to do. But you will see either you are or you aren't, and there's a reason for that.
And you just have to trust that. Right?
You have to have faith, and
Yes.
you have to go after your dreams. But if it doesn't happen, there's a reason.
That's true.
What I find a lot is, it seems to me like a lot of people have migraines, headaches, and all type of other things that give you depression. Sometimes I get depressed, but I always notice that when I do one thing, it eventually goes away. And then when I think about it, it's like, why was that bothering me? That isn't shit. Like say for instance, when I wake up, sometimes I'm all depressed, and then when I sit there and try to figure out what it was that I dreamt, there's always something that I had to either figure out or fix, or something that I just woke up without fixing it, and it's bothering me, and it's like, and then later on it's like, that's some silly shit, that's nothing to be even tripping on. But it all came from some sort of misconception or feeling, like you said, holding to something that's really not yours, and then trying to turn an apple into a freaking orange. Just let it
not
be what it is.
Only God can do that.
Be happy for who you are, what you got.
Yes, be
You know,
grateful,
be the
have
best you
gratitude.
can
Be
be.
thankful,
Yeah.
Thanksgiving.
Best version of
you know.
yourself.
You better
yeah.
juice that apple.
Yes.
Juice it down. But also, like with Dawn, she tells the importance of the balance of spirit, mind, and body. Because you think about it, if one thing's out of balance, you're not running with a full tank.
No.
Okay, but when you balance those things out, and this is what she tells her clients, that's why spiritually you have to balance. It has to be part of that circle, not just the physical world. And I learned that lesson. So, you're complete, you're whole, you're running full steam ahead to get your dreams. So at least you're together where you have direction. Because if something is out of place, okay, you're going into something, not even full force.
Now, speaking of full force, we got to wrap it up
Woohoo.
because we're about to run out of time, but I just want to thank you all for coming here. And it's going to be a great Thanksgiving.
Happy
Yes.
Thanksgiving,
Happy
everyone.
Thanksgiving every day.
How can people
Always
tap,
be thankful.
How can
Yes.
people tap into your lovely spirit, either on social media, phone number? How can people reach you to stick their body into your presence? Pardon my
I'll
French.
let Johnny tell you that.
So it's Dawn at Dawn Christie Retreats.
.com.
And also, you can
Facebook.
Facebook Dawn Christie,
Mhm.
Yes.
And she's on Facebook and Twitter and all the social medias.
Okay, and Dawn at donchristie.net?
Yes,
Yes.
Dawn at donchristie.net.
Okay. And they can, now when they come to you, is it like an on-site in the city?
They
that
make
you're
an appointment. They don't let, I have an exclusive spa, and so I work with them doing readings, spiritual baths, and then and I train and I do skincare.
There you go. There
And
we
many
have it. We
things.
got to get out of here, but Thanksgiving
Thank
from
you.
Lupe
Happy
Popcorn.
Thanksgiving.
Happy
Thank you all.
Thanksgiving.
We're thankful for all we have.
Thank
Amen.
you all for coming.
Thank you, thank you.
Great.
A lot of
Bye-bye.
blessings. Thank you.